Good evening, my dear friend. I will continue from where we stopped yesterday for those who are following me. And that is, I spoke about slowing down when things happen because you really don't know what's going on. In Kabbalah and in Sufism, when things happen, we understand they happen for a reason. We may not have the answer automatically why it is happening, but sooner or later, you will figure out or you will find out why things like that happen in your life. I'd like to share a short story. There were two angels traveling, a senior angel and just a young angel. In the English language, there's only one term for angels, and then if you are depth into a Catholic and stuff like that, then there is archangels and angels, and that's where it stopped. In the culture and traditions, the highest angels are the cherubims. Then falling lower, you have the seraphims or the seraphs. And as you go down this ladder, I'm not going to stay here and call all of them. You will have in English what they call the power or the thrones. No. You will have the Hashmalims. You will have the Ophaims. That's what Ezekiel saw. It looks like a wheel that's spinning with a bunch of eyes. That's the Ophaims are still one of the highest. The seraphim is they're angels, but they have to cover their eyes and their face because they're so close to God that the nature of being so close to God, they will catch into fire. So they're like fiery angels, if you guys understand. You have the Hashmalims. You have the archangels. The lowest of all the angels are just angel. But not to confuse the story here, I'll just put it, there were two angels traveling. And I'll set the book aside for a second. The senior angel said to the lower class angel, "Whatever you see, do not ask me no questions. For the day you do ask me any question and I have to answer you, you cannot follow me anymore." And the angel says, "Sure, I'll go with you. I don't mind." So they start their journey. And forgive me for those who have heard this story before. I'm just repeating it because it helps with what I was trying to explain yesterday. So as they're traveling, they came to this wealthy home. They knocked on the door. And the person who takes care of the house opens the door. You may call him the butler or whatever. They open the door and says, "Can I help you?" And goes, "Is the master home?" And goes, "What do you want?" He goes, "We're looking for a place to stay tonight. And we will be up early in the morning and be on our way. Is there a place the master can lodge us for the evening?" The butler says, close the door and says, "Wait for me, I'll be back." And he closed the door. When the butler returned, he said, "The master is very kind. Yes, you can stay here tonight, but not in this house. You will stay in the shed." And the angel says, "Thank you very much." They went into the shed. This is where they kept their horses, the stable. They kept the horses, the other animals and everything, you know. And so they prepared their bed and went to bed. That night, the young angel woke up and he noticed the senior angel was fixing the stable, fixing the wall. He didn't understand what was going on. They wake up early that morning, and the junior angel, or young angel, says, "I'm so happy we're out of there. I couldn't take the smell." He goes, "What smell?" He says, "Oh, all the urine, you know, the pee, the smell of the animal. I couldn't take it. I just don't understand why you wanted to stay there, because we don't need to stay there at all." So they're on their way. They kept going. They're traveling. They came to a small town. Everybody in this town is obnoxious. Everybody is proud. Everyone in this town think they're so you call it their eat. So they decided to go to church with the people that day. They went to the church, and they didn't welcome these two people or these two angels. They felt like they're not even fit to be here. What are you doing here? And so they were treated badly. On the way, the angel says, "Oh Lord, I hope you help them, that each one of them become very wise." The junior angel looked at him and going like, wow. He didn't ask the senior angel any question. He just says, wow. To itself, he's thinking, I don't understand this. But they went on their way. Finally, they come to another small town. And they knock on this door. It's an elder couple, an old man and an old lady. And he opened the door and he goes, wow, we got a guest. He goes, come in. And he says, before they could ask any questions, he says, I hope you're going to stay here for the night. And the angel says, why, of course we'll stay here for the night. He goes, you know what? I'm going to prepare the best room for you guys. He goes in, prepare the bed that he will sleep. And he says, give me a second. My wife's going to start cooking. We're going to have a wonderful dinner tonight. My wife's going to cook. And I'll be right back. He run across the street to another person, knock on the door and says, listen, I've never got a guest in my life. And two strangers just came to my house. They were pretty nice people. I don't have money with me, but when I sell the cow that I have, I will pay you back. Can I borrow a bottle of wine, please? The other fellow felt sorry for this old man, brought a bottle of wine and says, hey, you can keep it. He runs across the street. That night, they sat, they ate, they laughed. It was time to go to sleep. And while they were sleeping, the senior angel went to the back of the house and saw the cow that was in the back, pointed his finger to the cow, and the cow fell down and died. And the young angel could not take it anymore. The young angel says, I can't take it anymore, because I'm going to lose my mind by just following you. He says, we went to a rich man's house who put us to sleep with where animals pee and everything. And you cleaned the entire place and fixed his wall, which he don't deserve. And we went to a town where they treated us like crap to pray with them. And they were abusive. They called us names. They told us we didn't fit there. And you prayed that each one of them will become very wise and spiritual. And we come here to this house. We met the first people who offer us their home to stay. The man ran across the street. As an angel, I know what he did. He ran across the street and begged one of his neighbors for a bottle of wine. That he even promised that person that when he sell the cow, he'll pay them back. And you just kill the cow. I can't follow you anymore. And the senior angel says, if you would like me to explain, I will now explain to you. But yes, you cannot follow me anymore. The home we went to where they treat us real bad, the wealthy man's home. And yes, I smell the pee just like you did. There's a lot of wealth in that stable behind the wall. By me fixing it and cleaning it, he will have no more reason in his life to get there to repair anything anymore. I have banned him from that wealth because he's evil. And then the next place that we went to, where they treated us really bad, in the church, I pray that they become wise, because I have destroyed the church. They will never hold a service there anymore, because each man knows so much. He says they were already so rude that each person feels they're entitled, and they will never pray there again. Yes, you're right. This poor old couple, they opened their house to us. They opened their heart to us. Yes, he ran across the street and borrowed the wine. He didn't even have enough money. Yes, he cooked whatever he had left for us. But you have to understand, young angel, they were supposed to die this night. It was their time to die. And I went to the back of the house and asked God, please send the angel of death to the cow, not to these people. I say, so sometimes when you see bad things that are happening to people you think they're really good, those bad things that are happening around them, this is God working to stop whatever was going to happen to them physically, push it to other things around them. And sometimes when you think all these beautiful things are happening to people that you think do not deserve good things to happen to, it's God stopping them from other things in their life. My dear friends, I've speak too much. I was going to share a prayer, the 42 names of God. I will go through it real fast. As a matter of time, I have got myself a glass of water. I won't explain about the ice anymore. You've heard me before. And I'll do the Anabiko real quick. Chesed, Ana bekoha yadullah yamanika tatiyat teora, Aleph bet gemel yotet zadi. If you ever find yourself in trouble or in problem in your life, by reciting the first line that I've just said, you've gained the attention of the Creator. This is kindness. Gevora, Kabel rena amecha savenu tarenu nora, kufresh ein sintet nun. This is justice. By taking the first letter of what I just said of the words, you put them together, you will have the acronym of Kerasetan, meaning to destroy Satan, to get rid of it, to make it so hard that even this spirit cannot go through the eye of the needle. Tifare, na gebor doshe Yehudeka kivabat shomrem, non gebel daled yud kaf shin. At this moment in time, get the water, this is for healing, and drink. I held it a little bit in my mouth, and then I swallow. Netza. Bakem tarem rachamei zetikradka tamid golem, bet tet resh tes tet gimel. Hod. Hasin kadosh beruf tufka nohel adeteka, het kuf bet tet no ein. Yesod. Yakid geye lamecha penei zokre kadushateka, Yod Gimel Lamed Pen Zayin Kof. Malkut. Shavatienu Kabel. Ushma Zakatienu. Yodea Ta'almut. Shin Kuf Vav. Tez Yud Tet. Silently I will seal it, and then I'll drink the water. Baruch Shem Kivod Malkutu Leolam Ve'ed Amen. I want to wish you guys, everyone, good health. And happy holidays coming up around. They're all around the corner. And if you were following me, a glass of water would drink. Good evening, my dear friends here. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. And welcome, my Christian friends. I'll be online for exactly very little. Welcome.